Phew! After procrastinating my editing for 4 months, I finally finished the Zavik video. I'm glad there's not an even more wasted villain in this franchise. Oh no. After tackling Zavik in March... Thanks for the massive support in that vid, by the way. You guys are the best. It's been long overdue I tackle an even more egregious example of wasted potential than Zavik. Hey, I'm getting to it. Hey, after about 3 years after Lost World came out, we got the as of now latest installment in the Sonic franchise, Sonic Forces, or as it's also known, Sonic forces me to enjoy it. But seriously, the lead up to this game was exciting as hell. The story seemed to have a more serious tone, more characters than just Sonic were playable, except for Classic of course. And the villain roster seemed incredible with the likes of Metal Sonic, Chaos, Shadow, and Zavik. But the most exciting was the introduction of a brand new villain. This guy had everything: cool design, threatening voice, mystic powers, and most important of all, he seemed like an actual threat, which we definitely needed. So much even that one of the first story details we got was Infinite kicking Sonic's ass, which is a pretty good way of setting someone up as a threat. First impression? Great! Then as we got more closer to the release, we got more clips of Infinite taunting Sonic, his theme, and some boss fight stuff. So, there you are. It's 2017. You've lost your mom in the aisles after going to the toy section, when suddenly you see it. A fresh copy of Sonic Forces for Xbox One. Excited, you steal your mother's credit card, go to the checkout, and leave without her, going straight home. Once home, you put the disc into your Xbox, delete Spelunky and Ultimate Chicken Horse that you downloaded because your friends came over to game the day before so you have extra console space. Then wait like a fucking hour for it to download, hoping that your parents don't come home, asking to watch the fucking news, and then it's time. The menu screen pops up. You select hard because you're not a fucking child, and then start playing the game. So at the beginning of the game, Eggman is having this big speech about his new plan and how he's finally gonna beat Sonic.
Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold by my unstoppable creation.
And we see Infinite hanging out in a tube.
It's me, Mario!
Cut to the first level of the game. Green Hill, baby! Hell yeah, I haven't done this in a while. Then after the first stage, Sonic arrives to save Tails and some civilians in the city, when all of the villains and our boys show up. Sonic tries to dash into Infinite, and then...
NANI?! Surprise, motherfucker!
Do it, go!
Finish him!
So yeah, pretty good first impression. The next time we see him, it's in the origin flashback of our avatar.
Except for there is no reason to resist. Savior is no I can taste your terror, child. All that anxiety and doubt. It's delicious. Give in to your fear. Flee screaming, and I'll let you live.
Fuck, this dude is edgy. After stage 8, Sonic meets up with him again for the first time since the time skip, kicking Silver's ass, and the dialogue is actually pretty good here.
This wasn't part of my agenda, but I'm always happy to crush a hero. It keeps the rabble in line, shows them that there is no hope.
Does anyone but you believe your lies? Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The little blue savior. But what's that I smell? You reek of fear. Glad to see I left an impression.
That's not fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite. in the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great! See, Infinite, now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power is none of your concern.
Sorry, but you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
Your insistence is futile.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Sonic, you okay?
Alright, first boss fight. Let's do this.
Still,
Oh, fuck! Oh, that's a rattlesnake.
Four. Come on, I'll show you.
let's see how... Impossible. Your abilities exceed your previous data.
Unlike mechs, I can grow. I get more powerful every second.
I will teach you to hold that tongue next time. You can count on it.
Okay, that wasn't great. You just have to dodge these squares and boost up to him, which you can easily do multiple times, and then hit him after this row of decoys. Hell, you can even take all of his health and still have to do the boss until you get to the end of the snake.
Well, you've improved since the last time, but you will still lose. As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
I wonder what it is.
And with that, disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need for concern. Impossible. More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. Huh? And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again. Fine. I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end.
Seriously, this guy is edgy. Okay, the second boss fight, and... oh, it's already done. Yeah, the second boss is worse than the first. This is a 2D boss fight where Infinite sends out small cube waves that you can slide under, and sometimes he summons large blocks of cubes. If you dodge them enough, he'll drop down for you to rope attack, but what I don't think the game designers thought of was that you don't have to do that at all.
What's up guys, welcome back to Epic Gaming Hacks, where today I'm gonna show you how to beat the second Infinite boss fight in Sonic Forces. So what you wanna do is, pick the default burst with spawn, wait until he drops down, and just hit him. It melts that fucking health bar like a flamethrower melts a child's face.
After the boss fight, Infinite starts his edgy talking again, and then just leaves.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Kill it. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you... No matter. They have only 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable until I end this once and for all.
Then when the heroes launch a second attack on Metropolis, Sonic confronts Eggman and Infinite, and they pull something completely new out of their asses. Infinite releases a small black orb that Eggman calls Null Space, which transforms into a black hole that sucks in Sonic and the Avatar. And then 5 seconds later, they get out of. During the final siege of the game on the Eggman Empire Fortress, Infinite leads the army of what we now know by that point to be illusions, which is lame as fuck.
Hey, Infinite! Long time no see.
Sonic then chases and fights Infinite, and I kid you not, his final boss is a slightly more difficult version of the Metal Sonic boss fight from this game. What the fuck? Then our avatar helps Sonic, and together, with the power of friendship, they do the move they did like twice before already. So then Infinite is defeated and gets pulled away to somewhere.
Wrong, loser. The things that can't be defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship. 3 things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
No, wait. I can still fight.
And that's Infinite, everybody! Well, that sucked. I don't understand how quickly this guy just devolved to a total joke. From the build-up, to the marketing, to the story teasers, to the way the game talks about him and the way he acts, everything seemed to set him up as a threatening villain that would command the narrative. But what we got was an overhyped edgelord that gets one moment in the beginning and then just bumbles around with nothing to back him up. But wait, what's that? Alright, they got a chance to make up a bit with his backstory. So, Infinite is the leader of a band of mercenaries called the Jackal Squad. We don't get to know any of these guys. Hell, we don't even know Infinite's real name. One day, they attack Eggman's base when he's vulnerable, but Eggman happened to discover the Phantom Ruby outside of his base after it landed there after all of the events of Sonic Mania. Infinite's team gets surrounded and he tries to attack Eggman but hits the Phantom Ruby, which both shows them the world completely destroyed, indicating they want the same thing. Eggman then hires them to guard a base for him in the Mystic Jungle.
Let's do this. Defense Squad Jackal has already been completely annihilated.
Yeah, we didn't get to know anything about these guys and they got destroyed by Shadow. Infinite then attempts to avenge his friends and that goes as well as you'd think.
Jackal, aren't you? Your squad was useless. Go clean up their mess already.
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate mercenary. Take this! What?
NANI?!
Worthless. Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
I'm shaking. Me. Afraid. Pathetic. Me. He's calling me weak. No, I am not weak. I'm not weak. I am not weak. That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last, I obtained the power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn!
Is that it? His friends get killed, but they don't linger on that at all. Instead, they focus on him getting his ass kicked and getting a kindergarten insult from Shadow, and that's when he decided to become Infinite? The fuck?
Pathetic.
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop fucking with that brain surgeon or lawyer she fucking with, nigga.
When it comes to villains, this franchise has some great, mediocre, forgettable, and terrible villains. But nothing honestly hurts more than when you see a villain with a great concept be utterly wasted, and that's exactly what this is. Infinite could have been given some real credibility, been a consistent threat and menace throughout the game, given an actual good backstory with more potential to come. With all this setup, they could have done something, but they did nothing. So that's where we're at now. Sonic Rangers or Frontiers is normally coming out next year, and with the rumors and leaks around that game sounding pretty promising, I want to get my hopes up, but after Infinite and Forces, that's a little difficult. 4 years ago we saw Infinite get his shit pushed in and just disappear. Would they bring him back? I'm not sure. I mean, with the amount of times they bring back Zavok, it could very well be possible, but he's gonna need a pretty big overhaul. Especially after the one feat he had, beating Sonic, was made irrelevant so quickly. It's especially weird with the IDW comics still going on with multiple villains, including the Deadly Six, being in them, and actually being handled pretty damn well, and yet Infinite is nowhere to be seen. Maybe he's being kept for something special, or maybe he's been completely scrapped. At this point, who knows? Infinite is a step in the right direction concerning Sonic villains. He's not a big generic monster or a bunch of incompetent one-dimensional idiots. He was set up as a legitimate threat and incredibly powerful. They just couldn't deliver on it.
미션 실패.